Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I want to get it. I want to get like it better. I just don't want to spend like $800. So
Okay. That's a reasonable request. It's not going to cost $800 to fix that.
Okay.
So just these two areas are kind of your main concerns?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
perfect. And then the lip flip.
Yes.
Right? Not thinking we need crow's feet today at this point?
No, well, hey, not really.
Okay.
I mean, do you think?
It's not really big for me. Hold up the mirror for me really quick. Right here, I mean, your muscle does bunch up and you're starting to get this little line here. Do I think you need it yet? Probably not.
Ever
but
smile like that though?
No, I don't.
She would never do the big smile.
If it doesn't bother you yet, then I don't think we need to do it yet.
Okay.
But just something to keep in mind, keep an eye on. So the way Botox works, just so you kind of like have the idea, when the Botox is treated in certain areas of the face, if we don't treat the whole face, just every time, you'll start to see the muscles that aren't being treated kind of start to overcompensate for that. So if you notice these lines getting stronger, it's because they're overcompensating for these muscles being more relaxed.
Okay.
But I don't think you need that treatment area yet.
Okay.
But just keep an eye on it, because if it starts to get a little bit more prominent, we'll probably want to start sprinkling a little bit over
Okay.
there.
Okay.
You know
That's good to know.
But today I don't think it's necessary.
Okay.
Go and hold the mirror for me one more time. I'm going to go explain just a few things about the way our muscles work and stuff. That way you kind of understand our dosing and why we dose you the way we do. So your forehead is the only muscle that lifts your eyebrows up. So whenever we relax the muscle up through here, it can potentially cause heaviness in your eyebrows and more heaviness in your eyelids, which we don't ever want.
Yes.
So if we treat the forehead, we have to treat the area in here as well.
And I want it, yeah.
And for this horizontal line, we'll want to do that anyways, but we'll want to treat the area in here with a fairly decent dosing for you, just to make sure your eyebrows stay in a good place and don't get heavy.
Yes.
So go ahead and raise one more time for me and relax. Sorry, I'm gonna move this up a little bit. Raise again, super high and relax. Scowl really hard for me like you're angry and relax. You kind of have a thicker muscle here.
I know.
So it will require a fair amount to soften this, because the reason you're getting this line is from this muscle protruding over and creating that overhang.
Okay.
So to kind of weaken that muscle up, we'll want to do a decent amount in through there.
Okay.
But still, it's not going to be anything crazy close to $800 by any means.
Okay, so how much? Yeah.
How many units?
How many units do you think?
So for your forehead, we'll start with 16 units, and then for in between your eyes, we'll want to do 20, and that's going to give you kind of the optimal results there. So that'll put you right around
I'm like
36. So it'll be close to $400-ish today, maybe a little less.
Okay, so we're getting ready to do Botox. She's going to do, basically my whole face is effed. So she's going to do.
You're not doing your crow's feet.
No, but I'm gonna do the lip flip, and then we're gonna do the forehead. And this forehead is a beast, so she's gonna have to use a lot of Botox.
The standard amount, not a lot. It's the standard amount.
It's the standard amount. But so I was telling Rachel's like,
it's not a lot, I promise.
Rachel's like, you don't have 11s, and I'm like, no, it's because I have this Neanderthal.
I bet you anything, I'm gonna get way more.
Neanderthal bone right here, and Rachel's like, yeah, but it doesn't make you look 11s. But I'm like, yeah, but it's a Neanderthal. So there's that.
What's it? No, I don't think. Side profile. Turn your head.
It is. Look, it's a caveman.
You can't even see it.
I'm gonna carry a club and eat a cougar. That's what I feel like.
It protrudes, so we'll take more Botox to weaken it over time, but over time it will weaken, and hopefully over years we won't have to do quite as much.
So that's just a muscle right here?
Yeah, everything we're injecting is a muscle. So these are muscle relaxers. They temporarily relax the muscle. So we're relaxing that muscle, and any muscle you relax prolonged is gonna weaken. If it's your bicep, it doesn't matter. So that muscle is gonna get weaker. It's gonna get thinner over time. It's not gonna get thinner over a few months, but over a few years, you'll start to see it thin.
By the time
and then it won't project like that as much, and it won't create that crease anymore. So yeah, but initially you just want to keep up with your treatments every 3 months to keep that line away. 3 to 4 months ish, somewhere in there. And that's what's going to keep those lines from coming back at rest. And just as we continue to weaken them over time, you can kind of space out your treatments more, because it's just not going to react as strongly.
That's good to know.
So yeah, cool. Botox is fun.
I'm anticipating this is not nearly as bad as the lip injections.
It definitely won't be.
We
do dental blocks now for lip injections too, so we'll do a dental block next time for sure.
Yes.
We don't do it for everybody. Not everybody needs it.
Do you remember how bad I was? Like, my husband had to come up because I had a full-on panic attack. I think I scared the entire staff. I literally was like, I'm
It takes more than that to scare me, but I was concerned for you because I knew you were scared.
I was like, I'm dying.
You just didn't expect that.
And I hadn't eaten that day because I was so excited.
You also,
I literally had my dress, almost up over my head because I was, sweating.
Well, and it gets warm in here in the summer because we have that big window.
There's
a lot of things.
I was so embarrassed, too. I felt terrible.
It's not a big deal. I promise you're not alone. I'm gonna grab an ice pack for you to kind of numb your lips a little bit. If you want to hold that on your lips, just kind of intermittently there.
I still have this in my freezer.
From last time?
Because Emery really liked this ice pack.
Oh, my still is packed for me, sorry. Oh yeah, they're actually really nice ice packs.
Yeah.
I have lots of friends who will come in for Botox, take them home, and their babies use them as teethers.
That's a good idea. If you need to get close up when she does it, go for it.
What?
Said if you need to get close up when she does it.
Okay, I'm gonna take a couple pictures of your befores. Go ahead and raise really high with your eyebrows and relax. Scowl really hard for me like you're angry. And relax. Look straight at me. And go and pull on your ice pack for a second. Your ring is so pretty. I don't think I noticed that last
yeah,
time.
she did a really good job.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
Smile really big for me. And relax. Perfect. And those will go on your Touch MD account, so if you want to access those from home,
Oh.
you're more than welcome to, but I'm sure you took before pictures too, so most people do.
I have a lot of selfies, so we can use anything.
Alrighty, we're gonna clean off your face. I'm gonna mark you up with a pencil, and then we'll get started. We'll do your forehead first and kind of work our way down.
I'm so keeping this ice on my lips.
Go ahead and lay your head back for me. Yeah, if it gets too cold, though, take a break. It's kind of, initially it's cold, and then it's not so bad. Okay.
I don't have any makeup on, but I use that tanning stuff and lotion.
Tanning drops.
Mhm.
I love those. Raise super high for me. I'm just gonna mark you up.
And last time you told me I couldn't bend my head over.
Yeah, so you want to stay upright for the next 4 to 6 hours. I have this on a little cheat sheet I'll give you too, so you don't have to memorize all this.
That's kind of scary because it could migrate and blind you, right?
No, I can't blind you.
Oh, okay.
It could just cause, if you were to literally go home and lay flat and take a nap right now or rub your face vigorously, it could move it closer to your eyes and create droopiness in your eyelids.
Oh,
You gotta really try hard for that to happen,
See,
though.
I literally wouldn't even been able to get laundry the last time because I was so afraid I was.
That's probably good. You just don't want the blood to
Okay.
rush to your head because you don't want it to shift around for the next 4 to 6 hours.
Okay.
So stay upright, don't rub the area, and then no exercise for 24 hours. Those are the 3 big rules.
That's gonna be a hard one.
There's a few other things on there, but if you stick to those 3, you'll have great success.
Okay.
Those are the only ones that
I'm
truly
like
matter.
a rule follower, so.
I love it. I love when clients come in for filler and they're like, I didn't do anything
No,
afterwards. I
seriously,
literally
yeah.
went home and sat.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
seriously.
Good.
I literally looked down at the dog and I'm like, damn it.
Alrighty, we're gonna go and get started on your forehead here. A little poke. Doing okay? Let me know if you need to break it all.
I don't feel that.
Good.
It's probably because of my Neanderthal.
Muscle?
This little massager just kind of helps distract you from the needle pokes. Raise one more time really high and relax. And clean you off.
I'm a bleeder.
You're not bleeding too bad actually.
Oh, that's good.
Just the norm. I'm gonna let you hold this bad boy on your chin for me. You can hold it under the ice pack if you want. Go ahead and scowl again really hard for me and relax. Big poke here. Big poke again. And scowl one more time super hard and relax. So we will bring you back in a couple weeks for a follow-up just to make sure everything's perfect. If we need to touch anything up at that point, we can. But it does take up to 14 days to see full results. You'll see results sooner than that, but 14 days for complete results to kick in. If things kick in a little unevenly at first, it's not a big deal. You'll be the only one who notices if it does. That just means you're probably working one side of your face more than the other. So just take that with a grain of salt. Once we get to 14 days, though, we're happy to touch you up if we need to. And I just like everybody to come back in to make sure everything's perfect, especially since it's your first time. Like, your perfect might be different than my perfect, and I just want to make sure it's actually up to my standards,
Yeah, because my expectations are like not too high. I didn't even know like Botox would help this.
Mine are very high, so don't worry, I'll take care of you. Scowl again really hard for me and relax. We're almost done up here.
This is so easy. This is
Compared
nothing
to the lips?
This is nothing like the lips.
Lips are the worst thing you could start with, so
I'm
makes everything else
glad.
in a
I'm
big
glad that I
cakewalk.
started with that.
and now you know what lips are like, so when you get them done again, like, you could prepare better.
And then she said there's the
And-
dental block thing.
Yeah, that'll make a
Well,
big difference.
and I think you were.
You honestly
was, like-
did great the whole time, though. I think it was just the overwhelming experience because we were done before you kind of got overwhelmed by it.
You're right.
You did good. It's just the adrenaline kicks in. Everybody kind of
Oh, it
Well,
was,
and
it was
I've
like
heard-
75 minutes in, and then I like lost it.
like we were done. Go ahead and
I've
pull that
done
down
like
for me.
Brazilian waxes and stuff, and I've been told like don't do it near your time of the
Yes.
month because like your pain
And I had
tolerance
just
changes.
started. Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Yes, I've done Brazilian since I got pregnant, and they're very uncomfortable when your like hormones are out of whack. Couple little pokes here. It's gonna make your eyes water. I'm sorry. 2 more. I used to give these to myself.
Oh,
I
God.
don't even know how I did it.
Oh God. That was-
Done.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
So you feel it more on the lip then?
Oh,
Because I was like,
It's
maybe,
very sensitive there.
I was
It's
like,
so
maybe I
much
want to
more.
do the lip flip, but maybe
It's not. I mean, it's not.
You should do the lip
After
flip.
you do it, it's like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
No, it's,
Yeah.
it's literally
It's just
only
really
hurts
stingy.
when they do it.
Mhm.
Once it's out, like you don't even feel
Yeah.
it after. It's
Yeah.
just when they're doing it.
And
It's
at
like-
least it's a controlled amount of pokes, right? That's
Yes.
the hard part about filler.
With the lip, you don't know when it's gonna end. You just keep going.
It's very artistic. You just got to keep going till it's balanced,
Yeah.
symmetrical,
Yeah.
Like,
beautiful.
Smile, relax. Smile, relax.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah.
With Botox, it's nice because it's a controlled amount of pokes.
Yes, it's like, okay, we're almost, no, had no clue.
We're done.
Perfect. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn. Oof.
Hold this.
Okay. These 11s are
Okay.
bad. I need those
Yeah.
fixed up. And basically the same thing as Amanda, these wrinkles.
Okay.
Um,
They didn't really have lines there yet, but same concern. Just kind of keep an eye on them because we are treating those other 2 areas. If they do start to get more, engraved or more noticeable, we'll start sprinkling some in there, but I don't think you need to yet unless it's bothering you.
Okay. Yeah, mainly just.
And then maybe a
This
lip
and
flip
this.
too.
Oh.
Smile
Do
for
the
me.
lip flip.
I mean, you have a good lip for a lip flip, honestly. You have a fabulous bottom lip.
Yes.
And your top lip's great too, but it hides in your mouth when you
Yeah,
smile. So
yeah.
it would just kind of, all the lip flip does is it relaxes this muscle so it doesn't contract into your mouth. So it does that. So smile for me. Show me your teeth. So it'll look more like that when you're smiling.
Okay.
Just more lip show.
Okay.
I actually think that you don't even need lip filler. The lip flip is like really all you would need.
Okay.
Lip filler's fun.
So I
What?
like,
So lip filler's fun for everyone though.
That
how
is
much
true.
do you think this will all?
Raise really high for me with your eyebrows again. And relax. Raise one more time really high. And relax. So I kind of have just the same concern with you as with her as far as the hooded eyelid situation. You don't have a lot of hooding, but I definitely don't want to over accentuate that. So we want to make sure we dose you adequately in through here. Scowl really hard for me. And relax. You don't have, if you look in the mirror when you scowl, you don't have a protrusion here like she does to create that horizontal line. So scowl like this. See how there's no like overhang there creating that horizontal line? So we don't really need a ton right in through here. Your 11s are from these muscles pushing together. So we'll inject here and really focus on those. And that'll give you a little bit of a lift through here as well and kind of prevent that heaviness.
Okay.
Scowl one more time really hard for me, sorry. And relax. Let's just do,
No Neanderthal.
everybody's muscles are so different. You cannot compare dosing and stuff. It's crazy how different everybody is. But let's do 16 units in through here for you, which is a little bit less than what we did on her. And then for your forehead, we're gonna go ahead and do 16 units too, which is the same. Just because they go up a little bit higher for you.
Yep.
Just to set the tone, honestly, for both of you, but you have a few more that are etched in up higher.
Yeah.
So I just want to set the tone for what you can
Like, yeah, I
expect
have
after
more.
today. You know, those lines aren't going to completely go away after your first treatment because they are a little bit more etched in. They will soften quite a bit, especially in the middle. They might completely go away in the middle part. Out here, though, is where your movement's stronger. So it's going to take a few consecutive treatments to get those lines to totally
Just
go
so
away.
your skin is relaxed, so it's relaxed for so long.
Yeah, so the way the Botox works is it's going to relax the muscle so that it's not contracting and making those horizontal lines. So when you get to 3 months, that muscle movement's starting to come back pretty strong at that point, and that's when we kind of want to think about retreating between that 3.5 month mark, because we don't want to let that muscle movement come all the way back to baseline, or else it's going to start creating those resting lines again. So to keep that from getting back to baseline is important when we're getting rid of etched in lines. And then like I was saying, once we get those etched in lines smoothed out, you can kind of space your treatments out more in hopes that, you know, the muscle's weaker and you don't need as much.
Right.
So yeah, that's kind of my suggestions for you. So it'll put us at
Fun. And then
16,
some in the lip
16.
flip, like
Yeah, we can just do your top lip for your left lip too. So like 6 units there as well.
Okay.
So that'll put you at.
I have these though.
I don't think they do Botox for that.
We don't. So
Okay.
those
That's
are
filler, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll kind of go through some skincare stuff with you guys too, just so you can
I'm
think
just
about stuff
noticing
for
how
that.
bad these
You're
are.
just noticing.
No, I really am.
You don't do. I do my makeup.
And relax. Raise again super high. And relax. Scour really hard for me. And relax. Go and smile. And relax. This is gonna be good for you. I love when people, this was like me when I started. I had like etched in lines that go all the way to my hairline. It's just so satisfying when you see this start to go away. Like,
Don't
you have
anymore.
some too. But like hers, you know, like when they're just so many, like wrinkles are so different than the forehead. Like you
Oh.
only have 2 real distinct
Yeah,
ones.
but they're like super
like,
there.
Mine's like a
9.
Sharpay. Like they go all the way up.
Mine are like latitude on a map. They're bad.
I have like 10 of them.
Yeah, but they're faint.
It's so, but like if you compare yourself to like a friend, she might have 1 line on her forehead. You know, it's just crazy. Everybody's faces are so different. But I've been getting Botox for 5 years now, and I stopped for the last 6 months, and my muscle movement's nowhere near what it used to be. So it does make a difference.
You look really young to have.
I started at 21, and I will.
Really?
I need to post my before and after on Instagram again because I haven't done it in a while, but it was bad. On my 21st birthday, I looked 30, like a dry in a bag. It was needed.
I have a friend, well, an old friend like that. I'm not gonna say it, but
I mean, I lived
she
in
had
tanning
like
beds
crow's
too, so that
feet
doesn't
at
help.
like
Whisper.
12.
Or mouth it.
It's just genetic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like seriously, I'm like, how is that even? Like hadn't graduated high school yet.
But
I had them in high school, like that, and that's like why I got into it. Because I was like, I tried retinol, I tried all the things, and I'm like, this just isn't working. And I did Botox one time, and I was like, this shit's amazing.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
did you already know you wanted to do something like this?
I
at
felt
that
like I
age, or-
did, but once I got Botox, I was
You were
like,
like,
I want to
oh.
do that. Like, yeah, I was like, this is.
My
Why did I wait so
calling.
long?
That's what
Yeah.
I have a nursing degree. If I ever went back to work, I
You
think
wanted
this would
something
be
else.
like the only area I would consider.
Mhm.
And you do have to get like you have to have extra training.
You do, but the hard part is just finding a job. The training anybody can go do, to be honest.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like endorsed by anybody to go get it done.
Yeah, I could do it in the back of my car, Rachel. Actually, Cheryl wanted me to teach myself, because her dad's a doctor. She wanted me to teach myself on the internet so I could give us Botox at home. I'm like, sure, I'm not
And
doing
get
that.
it
That's a
from her dad or
terrible
something.
idea. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, you have to have a doctor over you, so any doctor can do it, really.
That's why they do the Botox parties. But I was invited to one. It scared. I don't want to be on a buffet for Botox.
That's smart. Most
Like-
people don't look at it that way. But we do Botox parties here, but I only do them here in a controlled environment.
Yes.
Because we schedule out 30-minute slots for everybody. Like, everybody needs a full consultation.
Yes,
Yeah.
and
And
exactly.
at those Botox parties in people's homes,
No.
you don't get that.
It's like
and
just line up. Let's
People get a
go.
lot of not great results from it.
Yes.
It's fun, but it's not ideal, especially for first timers. It's not a good way to get your toe
Plus,
wet
I
for it.
feel
maybe
like
if
if you're like
if you all,
drinking
like,
and chatting with
experience.
friends, like you could walk out of there looking like Joan Rivers because you're like more,
Okay.
you know?
Well,
Do it
I would
everywhere.
never let anybody look like Joan Rivers.
No,
but...
you wouldn't, but I'm just saying, I'm
but
sure
yeah,
that
no, I
they're.
agree. I think the in-home Botox parties can be a little bit of a money-hungry scam sometimes.
Yeah.
We do them here, but like I said, they're very controlled. So that's the only way I like to do it. Otherwise, it's too chaotic.
Oh, yeah. Well, Rachel, you know, like when you say we're going out and you're like, I'm not going to drink, right? And I actually don't drink, but Rachel's 2 sheets to the wind. Like, she's like, 10th shot. So,
Oh, Lord.
yeah, that would be my fear at a Botox party.
That I would do that?
Yeah.
Whatever, it would be vice versa. I might have the problem.
I
They
don't
have
drink,
lip filler
though.
parties too, which actually blows my mind.
Lip fillers? That's not fun. Like,
Like
there's
I know
nothing
a place
fun
who
about
did
it.
that at Too Light, and they like numbed you up with topical numbing, and then just like they had people drinking and doing their lips, and I was like, I tell people to not drink for 48 hours before because you're gonna bruise and bleed like crazy.
Yes,
You're gonna
because it
bleed,
makes
right?
you
Yes.
thins out your blood. And, oh,
Yes.
that's a terrible
So many people
idea.
drink. Yeah, I'm like, that's crazy. Mm-mm.
Plus, lip injections take. It's not like a quick like.
No, it's yeah. It blows my
That
mind when
sounds
they do that.
terrible.
So, when are you due?
July 28th.
So you don't have that much longer.
Like 3.5 months, which is exciting. I'm ready for it
Do you
to
know
be
if
done.
Boy, girl.
It's a boy.
Oh.
We're naming him Carrington.
Oh, that's super cute.
Thanks. Do you guys watch Love Island?
No, but
No, that's where I got it. A really bad reality TV show.
my husband like kind of controls the TV, so I
Actually,
watch
would you
whatever
mind
he
throwing
watches.
me an ice pack from behind you? I'm sorry.
And top one?
Yes. Thank you so much. I'm over now. Thank you. Appreciate it. Alrighty, I'm gonna mark up your forehead. Let me wipe you off one more time. Okay, go ahead and raise really high.
Is that like makeup, kind
It's
of?
a eyeliner pencil, yeah.
Okay.
It just wipes right off, but
Yeah, that's.
go and relax.
I was wondering. I'm like, surely she didn't use like a permanent marker because I didn't see what.
Raise again. You didn't see what I did whenever you were having it
No,
done to you?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, it's just a.
I'm kind of
pencil.
shocked that I don't require a lot more in my forehead than you.
You know,
I have
you
that
could, but I don't
big-
want to freeze your eyebrows. So again, that's why I bring everybody back in 2
First
weeks.
time, we'll just do
Yeah,
it.
we're
I'm letting
easing it.
you-
At
you-
2 weeks, if you still have any movement at all, like in your hairline or something that I don't love above your eyebrow, I'll touch it up and fix it at that point. But I like to be a little bit more conservative because I do want your brows to move still. That's my goal, you know. And then we'll just see kind of how you do. And then after the first time you come in, you know, we kind of know what works for you. And then I can tweak you if I need to at your follow-up. And then your next treatment, we'll have it ready to go off the bat, you know.
Rachel, do you even feel it?
I got a small little pinch.
But it's not bad. Like the flu shot is worse.
Oh, way worse. That's because you're doing that for like, I guess it's for good, but
That's true.
Not
And
as
it's
good
like
as
an
beauty.
interim. Yeah.
I can like hear the needle like.
crunching.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you have a little bit of a thicker skin,
I was gonna say I
which
didn't
is why
hear
I
that.
use this too. Yeah, your skin didn't do that.
Oh God, that's terrible sound. I didn't hear that.
Oh.
I'm glad I
This
did
kind of
not
helps
hear
distract you
that.
from it, but some foreheads are a little bit thicker skinned and they make that noise, which
It's like
I
crunch.
don't
I am
love.
crunch
so
through it
glad
when
I
you
did
sit-
not hear
Yeah.
that.
I'm like, oh, weird.
I'm gonna let you hold this on your chin for me under the ice pack.
You sure already done?
We're gonna do between your eyes now.
Okay.
So 4 little pokes above your eyebrows.
I feel like the closer you get to the eye, it doesn't hurt.
It's just more sensitive.
Yes, you feel it a little bit more.
Scowl again really hard for me and relax. That face is hard to make, I know.
Mhm.
On command. Doing okay?
Mhm.
Okay, on to the other side. Come scowl again really hard and relax. And again, and relax. Perfect.
Scared about the lip.
Is it better? Was it better? Or was it less intense than you thought it would be?
Oh, yeah. I thought it would be a little more painful.
Yeah, I did too. I did too.
It helps with just teeny tiny needles, you know.
Yeah.
But it does suck when you're the person who can feel the crunching in the skin. That's why I use
Yeah,
that thing right up there, because that does
I had
help.
no idea.
It's not a fun noise. Mine does that
So
too.
glad my skin
Go
doesn't
ahead.
crunch. I really thought my skin would be way thicker because of this ridiculous.
That's just the
Bump.
muscle, not necessarily the skin, but it's interesting. Everybody's skin is so different.
Okay, so
Little poke, I'm sorry.
Ooh.
yeah, yeah. Imagine that for like an hour and a half.
We don't numb you for Botox like you could for a lip flip, and I know some places do, but there's studies that show that
I just think
lidocaine makes Botox less effective.
Oh.
So I'm like, if you're gonna spend your money, just suck
for
it up,
four,
girl.
yeah, four
Yeah,
little
yeah.
things.
I'm like,
it's
no,
totally
yeah,
I
that's
don't
fine.
want it to work. Yeah, I agree.
No, I'm
There
not.
are people who will numb for these, and I'm like,
No,
mm-mm.
like you shouldn't get it if you can't handle
I would
that.
do it for people initially, and then there are studies coming out that said that lidocaine doesn't go well with Botox, and I was like, oh, shoot, well, not doing that anymore.
No, it's so quick because like
It does
once
now.
it's done, it doesn't hurt at all. It's
No,
just
yeah,
the
it's the pinch,
Yes.
the sensitive skin.
Let me grab you a Kleenex. Let's
My
get back.
eyes watered though.
Okay, so I look terrible. This is the worst hairstyle ever. But, you know, so how do you feel, Rachel?
I feel wrinkle free. No, not really yet, but
We will. We will. Honestly.
let me see.
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm trying to check out my lip.
There's no way you already notice it.
I don't know.
So that was so much better than lip injection. That was like nothing.
Yeah.
When I
wasn't bad.
so I was gonna get lip injections done today, but we all know about my jaw disorder, and it's been kind of acting up lately. So I didn't want to do that on top of like a flare up. So when I do go back to get my lips injected, I'll film it for you. They do a dental dam now, which they did not do last time. So I'm really hoping, and if that's the case, this is gonna be dangerous. If I don't feel it, I'm gonna be like, go to town. Yep. Like seriously, I think like it being so painful prevented me from like
doing it again.
Yes. If there's no pain.
What month did you do it?
August.
And they typically said what, 8-ish
They said
months?
They said the first time 8-ish months.
Oh, and that's about now.
Yeah, but literally, like, the first time I did it, I had planned on getting it again in, like, October before I got it. Because I was like, I just want to make sure that, and then I got it, and then I'm like, maybe we'll push it back to December. And then I was like, someday.
I don't want to go through that pain
someday.
again.
So, okay.
Well, and then I took forever to book the appointment because for Christmas and her birthday now, we've decided.
Yep, I told
getting
Rachel.
her Botox. We both have wanted to like check it out. So, and I'm a horrible gift giver. Horrible.
It's just
So I'm like, what do you really want? She's like, gift certificate to Refresh Med Spa. It's like, cool. I'm buying you some Botox for Christmas.
It's the best gift I've ever gotten. Like, I'm not even kidding. Yaya has nothing on you at this point. Seriously, from here on out, anybody asks me, gift card to Refresh. And isn't Emma so knowledgeable?
Yeah, she's great.
She was really great. And and you can tell she knows what she's talking about. She's not like talking out of her ass.
Right. Oh, shoot.
What?
She's going to have a baby in 3.5 months, and that'll be when we need to do Botox.
I bet Paige would do it for us. So Paige is the owner of the spa, and she's a good family friend of mine. I've known her since she was in high school. So she is like late 20s, and she already owns her own medical spa.
Is she the only
Yes.
owner?
Uh-huh. Yeah. And she's an RN, I can't remember. She has whatever she needs. Like, she actually does. Initially, when she first got into this field, she was actually doing the injections and everything, and then she ended up opening her own medical spa. So, #goals.
Cool.
Anyways, well, we will see you in a little bit. Bye. So, it's been about, how long has it been an hour since we had it done?
Yeah.
So we cannot bend down, like bend over or do for 4 to 6 hours. And
No exercising for 24 hours.
that's gonna be real tough for me. And then is there anything else?
Don't vigorously rub your face.
Yeah, don't rub your face. So Rachel keeps forgetting. So I keep saying, Rachel, like, look, I'm even holding my head weird.
I was trying to get my purse over here.
Yeah.
She's like, don't bend over.
Yeah, no, I'm like this. Like, my chin is not going below my jaw. Because I don't want to have a droopy eye. Like, I don't want to look like a stroke victim.
So we're gonna we're gonna break this up into 2 parts, and we'll film a second part in
or
like a week
after,
or
yes, so
that
you can see our paralyzed faces.
Yeah, and we can show you some before and after pictures then.
So my kids are gonna come home. They're what'd you do today, Mom? Oh, I botulized my face.
I can feel, like I was just telling her, I can feel it in my forehead, like where it was injected. It kind of like is sore. It didn't hurt.
Mine isn't sore. It feels maybe a little tighter than normal, but not like my skin. Like
your muscles are
yeah, just a little. But I mean,
paralyzed.
I can still move my eyebrows. So the goal with Botox is that you want to still be able to move your eyebrows, but not your forehead. So she said, like, let's say after in 2 weeks, that we go back in 2 weeks, let's say we can't move our eyebrows as much, then
We go back in 2 weeks not to get a full round of Botox.
No,
but
no,
it's
no.
a follow-up.
Yes, it's a follow-up.
In case anything's like uneven or, you know, we need a little bit more here or just to check back.
Yes. So
Yeah.
if in 2 weeks, like maybe we don't have as much brow movement, then that tells her next time she won't use as much. She actually, when she gets her Botox done, she likes it when her eyebrows don't move because she's like, I know it worked. She started having, but she said she started having Botox done at
21.
21. I'm like, wow, we're really behind. Like, is a decade 10 years?
Yes.
We're way
decade and a
over
half.
a decade behind. So, yeah, we're gonna play catch up with these wrinkles. So there's
I got way
that.
more than you.
No,
See,
no.
it was kind of expensive. It was more than I thought
Yes,
it would be.
it was. However, but this is the thing with Botox that I think is deceiving, is when they tell you how much it is per unit,
Yeah.
it's not. So it's like $11 per unit the first time, and then $13 after that. So when you hear $11, you're like, oh, that's nothing, right?
But then she's like, you need 40 units.
And so like with the lip flip, they literally only use 4.
They use 6 on both of us.
6?
3 on each side.
Oh, I thought I only got stuck twice on each side.
Yeah, so she did, a total of 6 on your lip. That's what she
Oh,
wrote
I thought
down.
it was
And
4. Okay,
That's
anyways,
sad.
okay, so I guess it was 6.
then
But
I think I had 16 here and 16 here. I know you had 16 up here.
mhm.
I think you had, because you had like 4 more units than I did.
Okay, I have a Neanderthal forehead. This is
You
why.
did more, in here.
Yes, and which is weird because I don't even have 11s. Like my face, I can't even make a face to get 11s.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't happen.
You're so lucky.
Well, no, because this. Anyways, so this is part one of Botox. Not painful at all.
No, not bad.
No.
The lip flip Botox hurt a little bit.
It
just
does.
when
It's
more sensitive
It's
there.
literally like a bee sting.
my eyes watered a bit.
So, but I mean, just the Botox in the forehead, I literally didn't even feel it. That's why, so I did not know this. Apparently Rachel's skin is thicker than mine on the forehead.
Skin.
Because
It
when she
crunched.
went into mine, she made the comment, she goes, oh, hers crunched.
Yeah, I was laying there and I'm like, it's crunching when you, like, when
That's
once you
disgusting. I am
punctures the
so
skin,
glad
I
that
could, like, hear it and feel, like, this, like,
I'm so glad my skin did not crunch because
I told Amanda, it's probably because you take way better care of your skin than I do.
I'm not, but
So I have, like, thick shoe leather
that is not true.
forehead. And you got a soft, supple forehead so it doesn't crunch.
No, but I will say this. I hated laying out. Like, I've never enjoyed laying out. So you probably, and I'm not saying, like, your skin does not look worse than mine at all.
my
But
skin's
you've
seen more
probably
sun.
had more sun than I have had.
Yeah, and I used to do tanning beds, like, when I was younger.
I did tanning beds in high school. And then I went through a brief phase, like, right after I got divorced. And then I didn't use them for years. Last time I did it was when we went to Cancun. And it was only for like 2 weeks. And I told Tyler, I said, I'm
Yeah,
only
just get a
getting
base
2
tan so
weeks
you don't burn.
because I will get addicted. I will. Because literally we got back and I'm like, do I have any minutes left? And then I'm like, no, Amanda, no.
Yeah, that's like the worst thing for your skin.
Exactly, it is. So,
But when you're going on a trip like that, you also don't want to
yes,
get
you
scorched.
have to get something
that's-
going on. Anyways, so like, subscribe, share, and if you've had Botox before, comment below.
Are you addicted? Let us know.
I'm 3 months from now. I'm going back.
I was asking our viewers. I mean, I know you're going to be addicted, so.
I mean,
That's
if
given.
this like seriously gives me like no wrinkles,
You
fuck
don't have
yes.
shit for wrinkles to begin.
No, my forehead, the
When we
latitude,
when we were looking at
matched.
it, she has like 2 lines up here. But when I did this, get up close. Show them what we are.
Okay, it's not that. No, look at this. Like mine literally, they're so bad. They're so thick. It looks like dog skin. It's disgusting. It's terrible. Ugh. I remember when
I
I
don't
was...
have thick shoe leather skin at
Well,
least.
that's what I was shocked at. I thought for sure. So when I was little, this is really terrible. I kind of figured out fairly young that I had more of my dad's facial bone structure because I could tell where my mom had wrinkles. Like, I wasn't going to have those, right? And I remember looking at my dad and being like, oh, Jesus. Like, I'm going to have that dog skin forehead just like him. I know that. But he's a guy. It doesn't matter as much. Like,
What's dog skin? Like, you mean like Sharpay? Like,
yes,
like she said?
yes. But, like, it's terrible.
My lip feels weird.
It's
not weird, but like a little bit numb, which you said it might.
She's like, I think it's already working. I'm like, Rachel, it's not already working. It's not already working.
It is, it's numb.
She's gonna give me updates
lips?
hourly for the next like 5 days.
Like, look, my forehead's frozen.
But no, I think the lip flip, like by the next day, I definitely noticed it when I went. So when I got my lips done, 2 weeks later when I went back for my update or my checkup, yes, that's when they did the lip flip. So I had my lips for 2 weeks before I had the lip flip done. So I knew when I did the lip flip, I knew that's what it was from. That's why my straw felt different. And I honestly, in a weird way, I liked the way my lips so much more once they did the lip flip. It just, because when you smile...
Do you think that maybe just the lip flip will kind of be enough for you?
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
That you don't have to do your injections all the time?
That's what I'm hoping. That's why I had her do this. I mean, honestly, because there's such like a lack of lip that anything is better than this. Thank you, Mother.
Anyways, we've already said
subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
Yes, please. Anyways, so part 2 of Botox will be our 21-year-old faces.
And we're also going to be filming some more vlogs this week, hopefully. Maybe later today, maybe Saturday.
Maybe Saturday.
We're about to get real with y'all. Yeah. Real. Like,
except but it is going to be soon.
Yeah.
So
kind of hard for us to do.
Not fun. Well, subscribe. We already said that, and we will
see y'all later.
See you. Bye.